Hey YouTube, welcome back to my show, The Leopard Cat. We are fun, sexy, fearless, independent, and always opinionated. I am here to give my very opinionated review on the A&E documentary, The Clinton Affairs. Long awaited, but I've been so busy, so let's just get into it. It's a three-part on A&E that happened last month, I believe. And if you have on demand, you can watch it. I think if you have the A&E app, you can watch it too. Monica Lewinsky wanted to do it just to acknowledge her, um, what she did and regret and show her regret for it. And it's just like, if I was Monica Lewinsky, I would try to distance myself from this. I mean, I know you never can, but you really won't be able to if you keep doing interviews and docu-series about it. But anyway, I had to watch it because I really love Bill Clinton anyway, but he's a nasty man. Like watching this documentary and hearing people's testimony, it was just like he's a nasty man. Hillary, you know you don't love that man. You only with him for political gain and all that. I can't, because if it was me, I couldn't tolerate it. I really couldn't. But she was winning for political gain and all that. But anyway, let's get into it. She starts by saying that when she first heard of him, Bill Clinton, she was like, "Ooh, no, who no? He's such a older Southern guy. Oh my God, no." He was kind of turned off and he thought he was kind of unattractive. Then when she met him, she said he had this great aura about him, and that when he would talk to you, it was as if you were the only person in the room. Like he would just give you all his attention. He would hold her hand. He would look into her eyes. He would just be very friendly and very nice and very down to earth. And she said, that's how she started to have this attraction towards him. She said because he would be very nice to her. He would hold her hand. He would hold it a little bit longer than he should have. He would look to her eyes, and she was just like, my crush for him started there. And then she talked about how she would go back when she met him the first time. She went back and put on the same dress so that he would recognize her again. And of course he did. And she was just like, oh my God, he showing me so much attention. How she was just in awe of him and his aura about him. And she thought he was just so attractive. And I'm just like, see, these mistresses, they talk about other people's husbands like it's theirs. Like, oh my. And she wonders why Hillary is like, child, don't even come over here trying to apologize. I have nothing to say to you. What do you expect her to say? You still talking about it. Like, that cost her the presidency. Like, I'm not blaming her for it, but it's like, you played a part in it, and if you really want to be sorry about it, stop doing these darn interviews. But I did watch it, so people are still interested. Then she talks about how when, she got there and she was interning for how she wore some thong underwear and how it started to like seep through her jeans or her pants, and nobody noticed but him. And she was just like, ooh, let me up my game a little bit. And it was just like, so you wanted him to continue to notice you, even if it was thong underwear or whatever. And she started talking about how she would do little things to get him to notice her and be flirty with him. And they mentioned a lot of other women President Clinton had sexual relations with. And he was just a nasty guy. He would summon them to his office and be like, can I kiss you? I want you to kiss my penis. And a girl, Paula Jones, was one that rejected his advances, and she sued him for sexual harassment. She was just like, he told me I was pretty, how he liked the way I dressed, and tried to get me to kiss him, and I said no. And the Supreme Court dismissed it eventually because they said she didn't show any damages from it. Like, it didn't really damage her too much, but to me, it seemed like she was not trying to be with Bill Clinton the way Monica was. She was just like, I came here to do my job. He was the one who kept trying to get me to be sexual with him, and I said no. And I left it at that. And I was just like, okay, that's good, And Hillary Clinton was doing an interview. She was like, I am not trying to be this stand by my man type of woman. I am here because I love him and I believe him and I want to be with him and continue to have our life together. And Bill Clinton just held her hand, was just like looking at her like, yes, baby, ooh, yes. I love you. I love how you support me. But I'm just like, I could support it, but I would be eventually. I would be like Julie Chen. Was like, were you ever faithful to me? Like I cannot, because right now she leaving her husband after she said forever and always I will be here for him. I will not leave him. I will believe in him. Now she like I gotta go because he it's too much coming out. I feel the same way with Bill Clinton. It's like too much. I mean, so many women coming out, and she's just there continuing to still support him. So it's like it's political game. It really is. Um, and she talks about how she wants to apologize to Hillary Clinton, and it's just like, girl, bye. And they talk about how the scandal of his affairs were surfacing. Now she had to leave the White House and work at the Pentagon, I believe. The affair lasted from 1995 to 1997. I was born in 1992. So for me to have all this info, it's like they still talk about it. They still, like this scandal, they talk about it like it happened like 5 years ago or something. It was like literally 23 years ago. Like, anywho, he talked about how it lasted for 2 years, how they had several sexual encounters, including phone sex, how he gave her gifts, and then he was impeached for numerous other controversies, including the affairs he had. He was disbarred for 5 years, and he was fined. And another thing I want to talk about, the infamous dress scene, where a dress scandal where she gave him head. I mean, and she talked about like, oh my God, yes, like, and we had that encounter, that sexual encounter, and nobody even told me that. Oh, your dress is soiled. You have something on your dress, and I was just like, you mean to tell me you sucked off the freaking president? Sucking off any man. You sucked him off. He came on your clothes. And you just got right on up and just left. And just carried on the rest of your day. And was like, well, nobody even told me that my dress was soiled. It was just like, and so nonchalant, like it was no big deal. Who in the world is going to marry Monica Lewinsky? I know she probably married. Who in the world is going to marry her? No, and it's just like, you made a name for yourself being the president's mistress. And a part of you still wants to benefit from it. Like you do. Because otherwise I would never be somehow I got on my knees, sucked the guy off, he came on me, and I just continued with my day. And nobody told me that my dress was soiled with his cum. It's just like, what the heck? And that was like one of the things of evidence that they had to do to prove that the affair was true. You know, she denied it and everything like that. And you know, and after he got impeached, he got real defensive. Like, he probably couldn't, after the truth came out, it was like he didn't want nothing to do with her. Like most men, the truth out, he got to stay here with his wife, and he can't be seen with her if he really wants to keep his credit as the former president and his credit as a husband and his legacy and all of that. But he can never escape this. And neither can she, because she continues to do interviews. I took away from the scandal and the rumors I've heard about it. It came to light in 1998, and I don't think it's right for Monica Lewinsky to be slut-shamed or anything like that, you know, but I do think the president is the number one person to blame because he was the one in charge. He was the adept. He was the one who was married. Like, he's the one, and Monica played a part in it, but I would definitely have to say is President Clinton first and foremost. You know, Paula Jones really has my sympathy, as did a lot of women who did not partake in sexual encounters with him. They rejected it. They sued him. They tried to move on with their lives. You know, and this whole Me Too movement is like, don't set yourself up to be in situations like that. I'm not going to ever blame a woman for being sexually harassed or raped or anything like that. But don't set yourself up for being like that. Do meetings in public places. You know, if a guy get too handsy with you, let him know. That's not okay. You put your hand up here, your hand down here. You know, shake my hand. Treat me like a human being. Don't treat me like an object. And Monica Lewinsky, she didn't really make me feel for her in this interview. I know she tried to, but it just didn't for me. It was just like, girl, you went after this man. And yes, it's his fault first and foremost. But you played a part in it. Like, I can't even sympathize too much for you, because it's like you didn't mind being the president's mistress. And if the truth hadn't came out and he had never got all these controversies and scandals, you would still be trying to fool. You would have still been trying to fool around with the president. So for that, I can't really sympathize too much for her. And she's still doing these interviews and all. They love a good scandal. The media, they love a scandal. It's never going to be escapable. Not for the president, or president, not for Bill Clinton, and not for Monica. So that's all I have to say about the Clinton affair. If you want to check it out, like I said, it's on A&E on demand if you have Comcast. And I will see you in my next video, which will probably be Real Housewives. So see you later.